Crazy, thank you for 19 months. 69 YOLO Swag, thank you for the new sub, dude. I just totally forgot. I just totally thought of a story. So, I'm going to tell you guys. So, when I was 16, cool story about him in the chat, dude. Get him out. So, when I was 16, I actually, I was very addicted to WoW. Super addicted. Like, I'd wake up, I would play WoW for 2 hours before school, go to school, go to baseball practice, come home, play WoW for like as many hours as I can before I go to bed, right? And my parents, my father and my stepmom, realized this was a problem for me, apparently, and they told me that I couldn't play anymore. I couldn't play WoW anymore, and I was pissed about that. And what I ended up doing was I tried to still play WoW, obviously. And what I would do is I would sneak up to my room and I would play on my computer. And then if anyone would come in, I would alt tab and try to hide it real quick that I wasn't playing it. And this one day, my parents came up. And, you know, I'm a stupid kid. I just want to phrase that too. I'm an idiot. And so they come up and both of them are coming up to my room. So I know something's up and they knock on my door. Hello, Tim. And I'm like playing WoW. I'm like, frick. So I alt tab my game and I go get the door. And they're like, hey, buddy, you know, just talking to me. They're like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nothing, just hanging out. And they're like, why don't you come downstairs? I'm like, no. And here's my pitch, dude, which is just the stupidest pitch I could have said. I was like, nah, I'm not, I don't really want to. They're like, well, you just up here playing on your computer? I was like, yeah, I'm just, you know, whatever. And I tried to like show my dad like a paint thing that I had pre-saved, like I was working on some art project or something. That was my fallback, that I was working on an art project and I had MS Paint open and it was like scribbles. I'm like, yeah, do you see I'm trying to draw an octagon, like some shit like that, right, dude? And so they're talking to me. They're like, yeah, you come on downstairs with us. I was like, no, thanks. I'll be okay. And I shut the door on them, which is, you know, first mistake. Okay. They knock again. They're like, why don't, you know, are you okay? And I just start going into this thing in my head. I'm like, okay, dude, if I just like tell them I want to be alone and, you know, life's kind of sad right now and I just want to be by myself, then they'll let me stay by myself. Right? So I pitched them that. I'm like, you know, I don't want to spend time. I'm like, you know, I just want to be alone right now. I don't want to be with you guys. Life's kind of hard. So I pitched that, right? Wrong or right move, chat. Wrong or right move. Answer, wrong pitch. After that, they were just super concerned about me. And they come in, they're like, you're in this computer too much. That's what's going on. They take my computer away, and then now I have no computer anymore. And I'm like, how did this happen? Wrong pitch, chat. Wrong pitch. I want to be alone. I don't want to see you guys. Wrong pitch. I don't know what the right pitch would have been. Like, hey, get Scott in my room. I want to play World of Warcraft. All I want to do is play WoW. And you know what they did? They said, my parents, God bless them, man, they tried with me. They were like, Tim's playing too many video games, playing World of Warcraft too much. What are we going to do? Let's get him an Xbox. That was the pitch. They got me an Xbox for Christmas that year. They're like, here, you can play this. I'm like, but I want to play WoW. They're like, no, play that. I was like, okay. That's when I started playing Call of Duty. Still trying to play WoW in that time too. And Lineage 2 during that time as well. So that's my story about my life, guys. Tell them you're watching porn. Yeah, that'll fly. I'm trying to fap. Okay, got it. You know, my parents tried with me, man. I was but dude, I was a rough kid to work with. I was an ass. My dad said one time he came home and when I was a kid, I'd taken baby powder and just shook it all over my room. Like, this baby powder everywhere, my dad said. One time I had a spray paint and I went into my garage and I spray painted Pink Floyd everywhere. Why? No idea. No clue. I don't even like Pink Floyd. I just thought, you know, I'm not very good at school. Sports I'm okay at. Maybe I'm an artist. And I found spray paint and I just started painting my garage walls. And my dad came home and he was just like, what are you? And I was like, I don't know. I thought maybe I had an artist inside of me. Turns out I didn't. Now I just sit on the internet all day and play video games. So, hey guys, thank you for believing in me, chat. I appreciate that, man. So I don't even like Pink Floyd. I can't even name you 3 Pink Floyd songs. That's not even a troll.